You like her, you love her, you want some more of her. It's Alina Habba, who was ubiquitous as a spokesperson for Donald Trump in the 2024 campaign, in front of every single courthouse, on every single TV show. She went on The View even and made quick work of those witches. And Alina Habba was the most effective spokesperson for Donald Trump on the lawfare issue. That is just a matter of fact. She was able to turn heads and turn narratives for the president. She did so in style. She had the FJB necklace on, the MAGA clutch, and the bling, and she was ready to go do that thing until she wasn't. She was deleted and then vanished, actually. Democrats were able to collude together to block her from being the U.S. attorney for the state of New Jersey. Now it's a guy named Robert Frazier. I don't know anything about Robert Frazier, but this was the post that Alina Habba held. She did an unbelievable job. She made a lot of news. She locked up a congresswoman and the mayor of Newark, right? It's like crazy. They were fighting ICE and everything. Anyway, she was going on raids. I thought she'd have a great tenure there. But anyway, Democrats will do anything to stop an effective Trump spokesperson and woman especially. And Alina Habba was all of those things. And so they were able to kind of push her to the side. And we haven't heard much from Alina Habba until recently, when suddenly Alina Habba's name is skyrocketing for this purpose. And I want to just rewind the clock back to the year 2024, the GOP convention, where I actually asked Alina Habba, hey, yo, are you going to be the White House press secretary?
Person watching, hundreds of people, thousands and hundreds of thousands on the stream. Will you be White House press secretary?
Oh, I don't know. I was actually asked this for the first time today. Somebody asked me if I would go in the administration. I'll say this. I believe in God. I think God put me here at the place I am today for a purpose. I believe that everything happens for a reason. And I believe that if that's part of God's plan, then that is what it is. But I'm going to follow my great President Trump wherever the hell he goes. I'll tell you that right now.
That sounds like a yes. Okay. Well, this looks like a yes. Here's Alina Habba, ladies and gentlemen, last night, dining with President Trump. Now, in this particular video, Alina Habba was not at Trump's table, but she was a few moments afterward. This is President Trump in New Jersey, and Donald Trump clapping and chilling out with his daughter Ivanka last night at Bedminster. Obviously, you got the YMCA going. Anyway, Donald Trump is having a little party at Bedminster, and everybody's noticing a little something. New Jersey, the Jersey gal, Alina Habba, is right there, right over Trump's shoulder. Now, Caroline Leavitt just left the White House as the press secretary in the press secretary position. Well, wait a second. The successors who are emerging, the top of the names is Alina Habba, in fact. And, we're big Caroline Leavitt fans and so on. So I'm going to go spend time with their two little wonderful babies. Trust me, having kids is not for the faint of heart, and it certainly takes a lot of effort to make sure that they are not going to kill themselves, right? Like, this is the goal for the first couple of years of life, especially early in life. And so Caroline Leavitt is out. Is Alina Habba in? In addition to significant experience as a Trump spokesperson and a polished look under her selection, Trump first-term pick, writing that it could be Kayleigh McEnany, it could be Matt Boyle, it could be Alina Habba, it could be Stephen Chung, it could be Taylor Bundewich, it could be Katie Miller. That's the best photo they have of Katie Miller. And it could be Spencer Pratt. But a lot of people seeing this last night, seeing Trump with Alina Habba last night, and saying, well, wait just a minute here. Trump transfers to YMCA. Alina Habba is right in the back. Is she preparing to head back to the White House? President Trump, pretty chill weekend in Bedminster, dancing to YMCA. Alina Habba seated right behind him. Rumors that Habba could be the next press secretary. I think Alina Habba has the job. Her presence as Trump's direct orbit last night supports the outcome. She'll be great at it. I agree. I couldn't agree more. Alina Habba announced she would serve as a press secretary in the White House. I would think about it really seriously, she says.
I leave it to the president and 3 people that are on my board of directors. That's Luke, Chloe, and Parker, my children. Everybody will know in time.
All right, now I got to go in a little harder. Have there been any discussions about it?
Sean, you know me better than that. You would never have me on primetime if I answered questions like that. Look, President Trump has put together an amazing cabinet. I'm really proud of the work that him and his transition team have.
Okay, so there comes the rote answer, right? To not get in front of it. But obviously, Alina Habba has been, at the White House as a spokesperson for President Trump. She was the special assistant to the president. She was backing Doge here in some of these early days. I can name 5 things, 5 bullets in about 5 minutes of me coming to the office every single day. If you struggle to do that for a week, you have no excuse. This is Elon Musk's famous email. Name 5 things that you accomplished this week to all federal employees. No brainer for press secretary. Alina is proven, loyal, amazing work ethic, looks great, smart AF, great communicator, never quits, natural leader, natural winner. She's also good at social media. Mark Cuban, you can go to hell.
Remarks. Summer Zervos, Michael Cohen on 3 levels, just confirmed and denied by the Supreme Court of the United States. I'm licensed in 4 states. I graduated college in 3 years. Savage v. Trump. By the way, I could keep going, but those are the cases I win. And your left-wing media and your rhetoric, and you're putting women down. See, President Trump doesn't do that. He surrounds himself with strong women like me. So Mark Cuban, you can go to hell.
I mean, you can see it, right? You can see Alina Habba from the press dais. Yeah. The Trump campaign, I just want to give everybody a little sneak peek behind the scenes of Trump Force One. She's doing like plane tours. She's standing, that's probably one of the best moments, Alina Habba, the best moment, without question, the best moment of Alina Habba is in front of the courthouses. Obviously, she's showing up at some pretty epic moments. And she was able to leave The View speechless when she was on The View. I mean, if you can survive this, you can do just about anything. You can definitely survive the briefing room. Hey, and she can even sing. Look at this. Come on, man. I'll leave you with this. The best Alina Habba moment in history is her in front of the New York press in the New York courthouse with Alvin Bragg and Letitia James and Donald Trump. And this was the case that they really thought was going to put Trump in prison forever. And you could see this energy from the White House press days. Tell me you can't. Here we go.
He should not have 2 teams of lawyers here today. He should not even be here today because he did nothing wrong. It is the epitome of a witch hunt. I just left where a judge asked us whether our cash bond, cash sitting in. Miss James wanted to argue and say that our cash somehow isn't green enough. We wasted time. The judge made a comment saying he thought that money market accounts could go down under the amount. He doesn't even understand basic principles of finance. But this was the man that decided that we owed money and my client committed fraud. We are going to attack every single one. 1 hour, the attorney general and that judge realized quickly that they had no idea what they were talking about. We came to an agreement that everything would be the same. We would modify terms, and that was it. This is where your taxpayer dollars are going, America. Right here. Witch hunt after witch hunt. President Trump's company was worth more in that case than it is now. And now what? We're here because of something that happened when he was in the White House that wasn't even wrong. It was not wrong. You hire lawyers to solve problems, lawyers solve those problems, you pay them. That's it. This is a joke. It's an affront to the American Constitution. It's an affront to our judicial system. And it's an affront to every lawyer that cares about their license, that cares about what is right and wrong. I am sick of coming in front of the press and saying this, but you have to because you people need to understand what is going on. God forbid you put an accounting thing in for legal counsel. It's legal counsel. And now our taxpayer dollars, my time, our attorney's fees, are all here because they're afraid of 2024. And you know what? They should be because the American people are not stupid. They see what's going on. Thank you.